Welcome back to Speargrass Forge. If you're new here, thanks for coming. If you're coming back, thanks for returning. This is my first video at my new property, the new home of Speargrass Forge. Today I'll be making a hurricane lantern hook or hanger out of 8mm bar, but I actually forged it at a demonstration I did for a festival here in the Northern Territory. So it's just going to be me doing some voiceovers, and except for the bit where you see me finishing off. So I hope you enjoy, and there should be more videos coming soon. See you around. Okay, so right now, after I drop the hammer, I'm just measuring out about 6 inches on my anvil for the length I want the starting stock for the be for these hooks. So I'm just shearing it off on the Hardy and breaking it off now. So I'm actually going to do this twice. I actually have 6 to make, but just for the reasons of this demonstration, I'm just doing 2. Again, just using the Hardy to cut it off. A little bit of a miss strike over there, and making sure I don't try not to shear through. I've done it a couple of times where I've actually sheared through on the hot cut, and now I'm just breaking it off. I'm just tapering out the bar, so just doing a 4-sided taper as you would with any type of drive hook or something like that. It's just making sure I'm hammering out. Now it looks as though I'm hammering on this relatively cold, however you've got to realise I am in the sun. Broad daylight, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning when I'm filming, 9 o'clock in the morning when I'm filming this, so it is fairly bright, and I wasn't hammering that cold. Colours aren't showing up as brightly as I would like to, but yeah, so now this is the second one, just tapering. I just started that before I hit record, so it's already partially tapered, so just finishing off the taper on this one, making sure it's nice and pointy for when I turn it into the actual spike. Now, those of you can hear music in the background, that sounds just generic medieval style music that was being played at this section of the festival. It's royalty free, so it's not too much of a drama. Just finishing up the spike on the second bar there, making sure it's nice and square, nice and even, and getting ready for folding. Now after I drop this bar, I'm just going to fold this bar over in preparation for unbending it, so I can turn it into the hammer part for the striking part for the actual driving hook. It's not this is fairly close to a drive hook. If you made a drive hook, it shouldn't be too much of an issue for you to forge. It's just an adaptation on it. As I explained to some of the people that were interested in what I was making during the festival, this is a simple solution to what you see in the movies about people knocking over hurricane lanterns and setting places on fire. You can't knock it over; it's hanging up, and this is a simple and elegant solution for driving a hook in that can hold a hurricane lantern into a beam or a post. Okay, so what I'm doing here is just putting them into the leg vise. You can use an engineer's vise if that's all you have, but just bending it down and hammering it flat. So sorry about my arm in the way for this one. Hopefully the next one will be a little bit better to show you exactly what I mean. So it's just like a drive hook, bending it out for the hook. Now, same thing, dropping the second one in the vise, clamping it up and bending it forward, hammering it down. Now, you can see I've put a little bit of a dog leg into this one whilst I was trying to hammer it flat. So I'm just going to pull this out of the leg vise there, and take it over to the anvil and just fix it up on the face of the anvil just by hammering it down and then hammering back to square up the actual drive hook portion. that's done. Throwing the bar away again. I just can't seem to get a hold on my steel today, so flipping it around, dropping it again. Once I eventually get a decent hold on this bar, I'm going to stick in the bending jig there on my anvil in the hardy hole, and just bend it round so that it sticks out a 90-degree in from the actual drive hook portion, the drive stake. Knocking that out, just going to straighten it up on my anvil. Try and get it as square as possible. At least it looks pretty. Now at the front of the stump there, you can see one that I've done previously. Kind of a measuring point so that I can compare the one that I'm making against one I've already done. Try to keep that consistency in making them. So, doing a second one now. Just on the other side of the anvil so you can see a bit better what I'm doing. If I, again, can't seem to keep hold of things today. And just bending it back. Now, of course, bending it away from the actual drive spike portion. Now, it looks like it might be a little bit cold, but still warm enough just to bend it. I'm not forging at the moment, just bending and trying to get it out of hardy. Straighten it up on the anvil, again, dropping it. I swore just after this that if I ever do these things again, if I actually get, I get an order for them or something like that, I will be making a dedicated set of tongs for this. I'm using the set of tongs I made quite a while ago, the everyday tongs. They're part V-bit, part wolf jaw, just to kind of grab hold firmly on a variety of soft bars. So now I'm just tapering out and drawing out this the actual leg, or the hook, what will be the hook portion of the spike of the hook, so that I have a little bit extra length, and also so I can round it off and do a nice curly Q at the end. So I'm just going to be quiet for a little bit and let you enjoy the forging out of this actual these spikes. And as always with tapering and rounding off, is square to octagon and octagon to round. There we go, one finished hook. Now just to finish the next one. Now this one is a little bit warped and a little bit twisted. Looks a little bit ugly whilst I'm working on it at the end of the anvil. So as you can see, it's a little bit the hook's a little bit twisted to where I want. I'm just going to head over to the vise. Unfortunately, I didn't get on camera. Just trying to twist that in more back in line. Just turn around the anvil here. Again, still can't get a hold of anything today. Grabbing it from the other end and see if I can use extra leverage to twist it in the vise. If not, I'll just put it straight back into the forge and heat her up and try and twist it then. Now I did manage to get it straight, and I'm stuck it in the vise and used another pair of tongs just to twist it and get it straight. Now I just need to grab a lamp. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to be starting to try and make videos on a regular basis again. If you'd like to hear more, don't forget to check me out on every Sunday morning, US Eastern Standard Time. I am one of the co-hosts on the Impractical Blacksmith podcast and the Sunday morning gathering or Sunday morning church over at Island Metal Forge, or on Spotify or Anchor for the podcast. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.